Good morning, peoples. Sean here of the Detroit Diz, and it's another glorious day here in the D on November the 13th, 2025. It's not Friday, which is a great thing, right? Yeah. Anyhow, before we get jumping into things, I have a call to action, and that is if you are not subscribed, we're trying to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers, so go ahead and mash that subscribe button, shall you? We really appreciate all of our subscribers, each and every single one of you. And we appreciate that you're following us along on our YouTube journey. And it's you guys are the best. Okay, so let's just kind of digress here back to what's been going on. So I haven't made a video in a few days. We were rather busy, and we did not get the get any videos made. We are going to be doing a couple videos at home, and then publishing them. That's going to be sometime soon, and then we're also going to be picking out a day and a time to do a live once a week. So stay tuned for that. Anyhow, so today is November the 13th. It's Thursday. I think I said that already. It's not Friday, which is a great thing. I'm not superstitious, but you know. So the weather out today is pretty decent. It's 35 degrees now. I think it's going to be in the upwards of the high 40s. Over the weekend, it's going to be in the 50s again, and I cannot wait for the 50s to return. Believe it or not, I'm thinking just 50s to return. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that too. It's been cold, and it snowed a couple days ago here in the Detroit metropolitan area. And then it stayed on the ground for about a day, and it finally melted away. I'm not sad. I'm pretty happy about that. But I have a feeling, since it snowed so early, around November the 8th or so, that it could possibly be a snowy winter. I'm just saying, possibly. I don't know. My predictions for Thanksgiving was going to be in the high 40s. I don't know. I hope maybe it's going to be 50 on Thanksgiving Day. That would be really great for those people who are going to be in the parade walking around, or even the spectators, you know. We have a ton of things to talk about. I have several notes, several note cards here, that we're going to be talking about here in a few minutes. Yeah, that's the thing. And that guy who just passed with his truck there, he is a professional. He made it around that curb. Didn't need the left-hand turn lane. That's professional. Okay, so wanted to have a few things. Let's kind of talk about first thing first, which is Disney's magical holiday celebration. It's going on. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It's been going on for about a week or so. And there's people that have been live streaming and keeping you, taking you on a trip to, be firsthand, watching it in person while it's happening. And I think that's kind of cool. You have Resort TV 1, and then you have a couple other channels that have been doing that. Well, actually quite a few. There's lots of Disney of people that are vlogging the parks, and that's really great. You have a variety of people who you can watch that you like. You know what I'm saying? You're not stuck with just one, and that's really awesome stuff. Anyways, so Mickey's. So there's a parade now that they, that they have now. It's Mickey's it was a Christmas parade, and that's a thing, believe it or not. And they have Minnie's Christmas fireworks. Minnie and Mickey, each one have their own parade or fireworks, and that is a pretty cool thing. But those only take place during the I think they just only take place during the very Merry Christmas party. I could be wrong about that. I could be completely wrong or something like that. But yeah, that is a definite thing. And also, to say that I don't know why they gave the fireworks to Minnie and the parade to Mickey. I have no idea why that is. Maybe that's just been the way it always has been. I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. But that's an actual thing. If you did not know, the Philharmonic, is still under construction. Mickey's Philharmonic, that ride is still under construction. And the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin opens in 2026. That's not till next year. And the other ride that opens in 2026, we're back from refurbishment and renewal. I want to say renewal there because that's really a lot of what's going on, is the Big Thunder Mountain is going underneath, was going underneath the refurbishment and should be back at being the wildest ride in the West in 2026. I know people are going to be excited because it will, they're kind of lacking in rides over there in the Magic Kingdom because of all the demolishing of the Tom Sawyer Island area and the riverboat and all that other stuff that they're, had to demolish to make room for other things. That kind of, that's the way it is. All right. So also, there are some aerial photos. If you're always wondering about what the heck is going on, there are some aerial photos of, well, I guess we didn't have to stop for that. There are some aerial photos of the area of Tom Sawyer's Island and that area of the park on Blog Mickey. Blog Mickey is the website. You can go over there and go check it out. Yes, they have aerial photos. People fly over and take the photos. I think there's like a certain distance of altitude that they can't, to be able to fly past there. And there's a couple of pilots that know the exact altitude, the exact perimeters. They do it all of the time, and they get all of the photos. # all of the Disney World photos. And anyways, so there's also a bunch of popcorn buckets and other merchandise, but I'm just talking about popcorn buckets this year. Maybe in the live we'll talk about them further and other merchandise, but the popcorn buckets are a collector's edition. Oh, here's an update about popcorn buckets. You will be able to buy popcorn buckets now online on Shop Disney. This is great news for those people who can't make it down to the parks and you want to buy a popcorn bucket and you don't want to wait in this horrendous line. You can buy a popcorn bucket. I don't know how fast they'll go. I'm sure they have tons of them, so they hopefully won't run out. And maybe they'll have a limit on how many popcorn buckets you can buy online. I'm just saying. So, yeah, the popcorn. Oh, that's not good. They got their 4-way flashers on. Not good. Not the good. Yeah, so, yeah. The Grand Floridian has some big-time news. If you no, it's not the news. It's not that they have constructed the gingerbread house. That is not the news today. It's very sad that they don't have that because the lobby is still under construction and whatnot, and they have not finished completely. But they have finished the bar called the Perch, and you can have a nice drink at the Perch in the lobby of the Grand Flow. You can do that. That's a thing. So that's another great thing that you can do. Okay. Remy's Ratatouille, and I guess it's going to be completed by the end of the year. Remy's Ratatouille, which is it's a 3D show. They are going to be making that 2D. They're converting it over now. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It's going to be in 2D. I don't know. Maybe some people were. Maybe they took some, surveys. They do a lot of surveys at Walt Disney World, and they said, "Hey, listen, 3D is messing us up. Can you turn it back to 2D? It's just as good." I don't know. It's going to be interesting when it opens back up by the end of the year. That's only about a month and a half or so, and we'll see. We'll have to at least, if you're a vlogger and you're vlogging Ratatouille there, I'm pretty certain that now people will be able to see the wonderful screens, and and they'll be perfect because they won't be in 3D. Just saying. All right, Frozen is getting new animatronics. That's another new thing. They have the animatronics in, I think it was Japan or something like that. The new ones. Why didn't I don't know. Anyways, they have new animatronics. They look a little different. They are brand new, and they work much better. And so the animatronics in Frozen are being replaced. Elsa, she's being replaced, sort of. Not really. She's being updated. That's what Christoph said. He says, "I'm gonna have Elsa replaced." No, there's no plot like that. Dun 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 dun. Also, if you have not heard the news, this 2026 is the 250th birthday of the United States of America, and Soarin' is bringing out a new. I think it's already there. I think it's already put out there. They have a new Soarin' for the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. I will have to watch a video with that. I have not seen one. I haven't been watching a lot of videos, to be honest, lately. I'm a slacker. I'm a slacker. I feel like the principal from Back to the Future is calling me a slacker. And then finally, Test Track. Yeah, we're waiting for Test Track to come back. Test Track, when will you be back? I don't know. They haven't really given a date to when Test Track will return, but I'm sure that when it returns, it'll be fast and furious. It's still under construction, believe that or not, from what I understand. So, anyways, there's a lot of things happening that's still in the works for 2026. I think 2026, we will see rides that were under refurbishment return, for sure, probably in the first quarter. And then we'll have a lot of construction in the Magic Kingdom. But it'll all be fun. You got to bear with all the pixie dust, people, because you know what. But just remember, Elsa, she will be looking the finest.